Hello and welcome to another episode of
Tube Talk! Just
Tube
as the
Talk.
rain starts to come down outside.
Oh, perfect cue.
Yeah, nice and cosy.
Nice and cosy, and we need to get on with it because we have got a massive week ahead of us.
Big week. Let's get into it.
Actually, scratch that. We need to talk about last week really quick, and then we'll get into the big week.
Okay.
First off, at Ruakaka on Wednesday, we had Darcy Palmer, who came second.
Yeah, third start of his career. He's now had 2 seconds and a fourth. He led, was taken on, kicked away, was just nailed late, but he fought off all challenges. Really good run. He's got a big, bright future in front of him. We'll probably turn him out now and then bring him back, and he will win plenty of races.
Mm-hmm. And we had Running Man, who ran third in that same race.
Yeah, so Running Man was retrained. He was racing very fiercely in his first couple of starts. So we've kind of retrained him to settle and finish off, and that's what he did. He was sort of back about 4th, 5th, came off, hit the line well. He'll learn a lot of that, get a lot of confidence, good run for third, and he'll now press on. Probably run 1200 again next start, but his career's back on track.
Awesome. And we also had Belle Tester, who came third.
Yeah, a nice run from her. Back on a better track was the key. Last start we thought she'd run well, but the track was too deep. Blinkers on as well, which obviously helped her focus, and it was a good run, and she's got plenty more wins left in her too.
Mm-hmm. And this
we had another runner on Wednesday.
We did.
Your brother Doug in the cross country, and he was like, I don't want to make intercities because it's just too tough. And the top 7 made intercity out of like 40 runners or 50 runners, and he was running 8th, and he put on a big sprint, and he just grabbed the 7th guy on the line and got the 7th. So he's going to intercities now, so he hasn't realised what he's done. So he is going to be either happy or devastated.
He's going to be devastated.
He's going to be devastated.
Happy to get the day off school.
You were cheering him on, going go, 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 but you were thinking, I wonder if he knows what he's doing.
Happy to get the day off school, not so happy to
have to now run a lot of kilometres up big hills.
Yeah. Moving on.
A little interlude.
This week we've got quite a big week ahead of us. We better get cracking. Starting on Thursday at Wairapa, race 3, we've got Rock Island Line.
Rock Island Line second up. He won a trial that he was very good second fresh up. He steps up to 1400 metres. He's got the outside barrier draw of 9 runners, which isn't ideal. But we'll ride him how he jumps. Slow track will suit him. There's a couple of smart looking horses in the field, but he's a distinct winning chance. He's in for a good prep.
Mm-hmm. And on Friday at Rickerton in race 4 we have got Rock the Cradle.
Another Rock. Rock the Cradle third last start at his second start. Track is a heavy 10. There's a bit of rain around, so it's going to be quite wet. I don't think that'll bother him. He's a natural stayer, so he's going a mile on a wet track should suit him. Barrier 8 is nice, gives his jockey Sam Collett plenty of options to decide where to sit, and he should run really well.
Mm-hmm. And in race 6 we have got Elusive Boxes.
Very consistent mare. She keeps running seconds, thirds, fourths. The heavy 10 track down grading to 11 might not be ideal. If it gets pretty wet she'll probably be scratched. Outside barrier draw she'll get back, and she has been running home really well, but the track worries me. If it gets very wet she may not start.
Mm-hmm. And on Saturday at Waikato in race 4 we have got Mighty Sullivan.
Yeah, he raced last start, missed the start, was wide, had to do a lot of work under a heavy weight. While he was back in the field, he actually wasn't beaten that far. He's tidied him up for this run. He drops some weight nicely. Sam Collett gets on board. Awkward draw of 8, but I think we'll just ride him patiently, and I expect to see a much better run from him on a track which should be sort of dead to slow, which should suit.
Mm-hmm. And on Saturday at Rangatiki in race 1 we've got Sentimental Miss debuting.
Yes, her debut race. She's debuting. Last start trial winner. She had 3 trials to prepare over 1200 metres. The issue is probably barrier 1 on what is likely to be a heavy track. Being the first race, she may get away with it being on the inside. That is the key. With the 3 trials, so she's fit and has very good ability. The key is whether she handles the track. If she does handle the track, she's a distinct chance.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Allpress rides.
And in race 4 we have got Prince Mambo.
Prince Mambo, we say this every start, and then he keeps putting in good ones. Really important race for him. Whether his career continues or not, we'll make a decision, I think, after this race. but it's a 2100 metre race at Awapuni. He's raced well at Awapuni before. He ran second in a Group 1 there. He's got barrier 2, which could be awkward for him because if he doesn't start well, he might end up on the fence, and that's not the place to be if it's going to be wet. But it's only an 8-horse field. Daryl Brady gets on really well with him, rides him well. He's fit. As long as the track isn't totally against him, it looks a good race for him to show for.
Mm-hmm. And in race 8, we've got 2 runners, but we'll start off with Brahmarama.
Very impressive maiden winner last start. Has trained on very well since. Looks a horse that is ready to go through the grades, but has barrier 1 in the last race. Massa Tanaka on. Massa is going to have to ride the race of his life to get him off the fence and into the better part of the ground. If he can do that, he can win. If not, and if he's stuck in the worst part of the track, it may be the case of another day, but he's a smart horse.
Our other runner in race 8 is Black Sav.
Black Sav tracks a slow 9, keep a close eye on that. If it improves, she'll run. If it worsens, she won't. She'll wait. There's a race at Trentham for next Saturday. Fillies and Mares 1400, which will suit as well. Her last start was okay, but she definitely doesn't want it deep. So we just watch the track conditions and make a call on Saturday. If she runs from there, we will let her find her feet and look for her to be getting home late. But she seems to have come back well, much better than her previous preparation.
And our final runner for the week is Rude Not 2, running in Brisbane in race 9.
Yeah, so Rude Not 2, we sent her over there. She's likely to be sold at the end of the month at the Gold Coast Broodmare Sale, Magic Millions. So she trialled this week. She won the trial on a soft track, which is a great sign for her because she's not usually good on those tracks. Horse that ran second's a very good horse. It's won 7 from 10. And so she's in form and she seems to be thriving over there. She's got a nice barrier draw 5, leading Queensland jockey Damien Brown, ex-Kiwi rides. 1200 metres is a touch short for her, but she should get a nice run in transit, and the way she's been working, she should show a lot of cheek in that listed race.
Mm-hmm. And now we move on to Bet of the Week.
So last week...
Okay, we need it's just 2 hits. It's Bet of the Week.
Bet of the Week.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. You always expand on it a bit. Every week it's getting longer and longer.
I'm excited.
Okay. So last week we mentioned 2 runners. The first was our official runner,
yes,
who was a great bet but got scratched.
Yeah, Wet Track did not run.
However, we also mentioned another runner who we didn't think was paying that much, but we still thought was a good one that would win, and it won.
And it won. So we're claiming it because we said this horse will win back up at this Bet of the Week, and it was scratched.
We're still claiming it. Is that 4 weeks in a row?
4 weeks in a row. 4 weeks in a row, people. The subscribers should be going through the roof. People are making a fortune off this. Let's go for 5.
Let's go for 5 with, drumroll please, Francis Drake, running at race 1, in race 1 in Waikato.
Yes, Te Rapa. I think a lot of money is going to come from Big Mike. He was impressive last start, and there has been all these articles about him online, and so I think he'll start short and there'll be a bit of money for him. But he's going up massively in grade. He's terribly off at the weights. So I'd rather go for Francis Drake, who was unlucky second on the same track, on a dead track over the same distance last start, and gets in really well at the weights. I think he's got 55 and a half kilos, and it's not a big field. We're not going to get rich, but I think we might get $3.50, $4, and I think a lot of money might go for come on Big Mike. So Francis Drake at about, hopefully will nudge $4 is our bet of the week.
Thank you very much, Albert.
Thank you, Sophie.
And that has been Tube Talk
for another week, and we'll see you next week.
See you again.